Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA. Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Anderson in at the three. Bain, no good. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it's off the back rim, no good. Russell against Morant. Launches a three. Dillon Brooks, and that's good.
Well, Brooks prefers to shoot his threes head on, but he has the stroke to make the short corner shot.
Russell fires away from way outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Morant. He dishes it to Jackson. It's stolen by Gobert. It's stolen by Adams. Morant kicks to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes. Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the three a little bit more.
Russell dishes to Anderson. Back to Russell. For the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant, that's for two. Misses off the left iron.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And the rejection by Jackson. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Edwards. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
They get it again. Jackson kicks to Bain. With the tip. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Russell. And yes, it's good. Russell's got 5 now.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Morant, that's for 2. Hits the jumper in space.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Russell fires away from way outside. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Brooks against Anderson. Jackson trying to break free. Brooks misses.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there. We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. It's a 5-point game. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Trying to become a better scorer on all three levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
And it's Morant missing.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Now, here's Bane. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Outside Edwards. Russell finds Edwards. This one for three. Over Bane. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got his fourth rebound in this one. Bane for three. And that one released in time, but no good. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the small forward. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Russell. And it's blocked by Adams.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
Brooks misses. Timberwolves trail by 5. Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player. Smitty, he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Made that one only his 4th of this game after firing 10 times from the floor. Russell passes to Towns. Edwards looking it over. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And a wide open look for Bane. Off target from three-point range. Russell with it. Now defended by Adams. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Edwards with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards got 6 here in this quarter.
And even when under duress, Edwards stays calm, which is what allows him to still score on tough defense.
Morant with a wide open look. And another miss by Memphis. Russell kicks to Edwards. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Inside, here's Brooks. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
The ability to finish with either hand makes Brooks a dangerous scorer around the bucket.
Russell dishes to Gobert. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Adams, some nice D. Bane passes to Morant. Lets the 3 fly. And they get it back.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
To the inside. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
Morant's got space. They get the rebound. The shot, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Towns, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
He hits the second from the line. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
They now take the lead. Edwards got the lead up to 1 now for Minnesota.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. Brooks for 3. The rebound by Anderson. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Looking to end the run. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Memphis. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Morant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
For 3, Edwards. That one misses. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Fires it up. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And the Grizzlies with possession here. They lead by 1. Here's Morant. Towns with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
It's stolen by Adams. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself.
The defender didn't block that dunk, but he changed it, and that's as good as a block.
Russell with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Russell from long range. Offensive rebound. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, and look at his man just go flying by him after the shot fake.
And it might be humiliating for the defender, but it feels oh so good on the other side. My goodness. The Timberwolves have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves. And you love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Edwards, that's good. And now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest. He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Here's Minnesota. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Gobert finds Edwards. Back to Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I like whenever Gobert takes initiative and tries to score because sometimes it forces the defense to foul him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Bain. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And they're able to recover. Three-pointer. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Anderson. Russell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Adams with the screen on Russell. Here's Morant. Out to Brooks. Puts up a 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
The Grizzlies shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And the dunk by Towns.
And look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
Russell against Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 14.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Timberwolves.
It's Edwards on the wing. And the rejection by Jackson.
Man, you gotta like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Grizzlies trail by 10. And here is Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Russell. Little turnaround. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the point guard. Jackson passes to Brooks. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Minnesota leading by 8. Now, here is Russell. Outside Edwards. Over Bain. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to Russell. Kicks it to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Another shot. Goes up again. Gobert, no good. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Edwards against Brooks. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Brooks grabs the board. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And Adams kicks to Brooks. Here's the three. Trains it from beyond the arc.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it.
Outside Edwards. To the middle. It's deflected. Here's Towns. And Bain pulls it down. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Driving to the basket. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Edwards, that's good.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Russell against Morant. Lets it go from the wing. Jackson from long range. Morant finds Adams. Outside, Bain. A three ball. Launches it. Adams trying to free himself up. Bain, no good.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
To the paint. Morant against Russell. Goes up on the wing. Brooks. Good D by Anderson. Timberwolves leading by 6. Back to Russell. Outside Edwards. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's Russell missing. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Jacks up a three. Adams. It's good on the putback.
Emphatic bucket from Steven Adams. This team needed one, and he wouldn't be denied.
We've got 1:18 left in the game. Right wing. Here's Towns. Back to Russell. Driving the lane. Takes it off the glass.
And there's the punchline. Russell delivers it on point in style.
Here's Morant. Cut it. And now they trail by just 4.
The young fella, Jaren Jackson, has showed us the ability to step up and make big shots.
Russell passes to Edwards. Back to Russell. Right side, Edwards. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Morant dishes to Adams. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Now Russell. Anderson outside. Edwards inside. Guarded by Bain.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Morant with it. From deep three-point range, offline. And so the Timberwolves take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily...
battle of two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. Pass to Smart. Tatum against Anderson. And he makes it.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Now here's Russell. Over Smart. The shot by Russell, no good. Tries to spin move. And here's Brown for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Edwards. That one off the back iron and out.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Brown can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's powered home by Towns.
What an athletic play from Towns, rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
Now Smart. Pass to Tatum. Takes the 3. Towns with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Tatum with the block.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
And here's Smart. Now here's Horford. Stolen by Russell. Good on the shot.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Fires, high post. Yes, on the jumper. Brown's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Down low, Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
On the wing, Tatum. From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Here's Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. Edwards has gotten his second bucket.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
There's Tatum with the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Gobert. Here's Russell. Brown with the steal. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Oh, it's good. Jason Tatum with a sweet move.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Here's Russell. And he makes it on the layup. Russell's got his second bucket of the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
52 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Smart. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 5 to shoot. And he's going for the oop here. And Williams punches it home.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of a pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
Smart against Russell. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Outside Edwards. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Pass to Tatum, stolen by Anderson. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Russell. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The T-Wolves on top, up by 4. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Misses the 3. Boston trailing. Brown passes to Williams. Puts the move on. The kick to Tatum. Here's the 3. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Russell from outside. Another miss by Russell. Russell's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. And stolen by Edwards. Russell against Smart. The shot by Russell, no good. And for Boston, they're shooting around 50% of the game so far. Here's Tatum. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Outside Russell. Here's Gobert. It's stolen by Smart. Tatum drives in. Inside. And stolen by Edwards. Smart against Russell. To the middle. Here's Edwards. Shoots over Brown. And it comes off the front of the rim.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
There's Tatum with the 3. Anderson pulls it down.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Down low. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Williams passes to Horford. Goes back up. Smart outside. Pass to Horford. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. No good there. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards with it. Towns passes to Edwards. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
For Minnesota, they've got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Brown. And Horford powers it home.
Yeah, after all these years as a pro, Horford still plays with fire. Some second chance points there for Big Al.
Pass to Anderson. It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Brown. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Williams with the screen. Smart passes to Williams. And Gobert with a block. Edwards with it, picked up by Tatum. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Deflects the pass. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Crosses over. Anderson passes to Russell. Here's Gobert. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his third assist of the night.
And this is what point guards like Russell are responsible for, setting the table for his guys.
Smart outside. It's Williams, high post. Shot clock at 6. Horford outside. Uncovered. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. Here's Towns. Some solid defense from Williams.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close.
18. The Timberwolves 19.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this. When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Smart against Russell. Smart passes to Horford. They double team Horford. Back to Smart. Now here's Tatum. No good on the 3.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the stifle tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
He hits the second from the line. Boston trailing. Smart outside. And here's Brown for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Horford. Williams has got his 2nd basket of the game. Here's Russell. It's stolen by Smart. And they're running. The kick out to Williams. On the wing, Tatum. Anderson covers. Now here's Tatum. He has 7. Horford, a screen on Anderson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul. Just, they're too little.
No good on the 2nd free throw. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. Yep, that one's good. Edwards got 7.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Smart outside. Outside Tatum. This for the tie. That shot is off. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Tatum.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
Good on the 2nd one. 2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Now Smart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Brown passes to Smart. Here's Williams. Misses from close range. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Towns passes to Edwards. And he's going for the lob. Pass to Anderson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's off on the first. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Here's Gobert. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. And it's Tatum missing.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Towns passes to Gobert. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Boston, no good that time either. And here's Minnesota now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third quarter. To end the drought. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
At the line.
And both free throws good for Brown. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Edwards. Unable to get that one. Brown with some nice D. Boston's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Smart. Kick out to Brown. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. And for Minnesota, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Out to the right wing. Towns passes to Russell. The 3 is up. They grab their own miss. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass, recapturing possessions so he could take it right back up.
Pass to Tatum. Launches it. Sinks it from distance. Tatum's gotten 4 this quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And here's Smart. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Brown inside. It could go. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. It's still anybody's game as we And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Outside Russell. Gobert passes to Towns. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes.
On the wing, Tatum. To take the lead. Rebound, Minnesota.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Towns down low. Horford covering. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Smart passes to Tatum. For three. Tatum with another miss.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Pass to Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So and they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this... But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Pass to Tatum. Looking to get back on track. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Boston with the ball. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Blocked again! And he's able to get it back. And here's Brown for three. Boston again missing. For Minnesota, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Edwards with it. Now Horford defending. Brown with the steal. Here's Williams. Another shot. Minnesota with a rebound. Anderson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves. Free throw is good from Russell.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
Nice move. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Tatum drives in, shoots over Anderson. Back to Tatum. Stolen by Anderson. And he's all alone. Here's Towns. Finished off the break. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
And Anderson over to help. Back to Smart. From deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Edwards. It's stolen by Smart. Brown with it. Towns covering. Williams passes to Horford. Now Williams. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
There's a minute 47 left in the final quarter. To the inside. Here's Williams. Oh, they need this! And Williams punches it home.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, nothing's over.
Russell against Smart. Russell attacking. Right side Anderson. Fires from the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, man, that's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Driving to the basket. And stolen by Gobert. Smart against Edwards. Pass to Towns. Out to the right wing. Here's Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
51 seconds left to play in the fourth. Outside, Brown. Williams a screen on Edwards. Here's Brown, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And he gets it back. Just 5 to shoot. Smart for 3. He connects. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
It's Edwards on the wing. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up one.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
And the second of 2 is good. And that gives them a lead.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them a lead.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Brown to take the lead. The 3 won't fall.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And pretty reliable from the stripe. Cat accepts the responsibility of stepping up in these spots.
And Boston calls time here. They're losing by 2. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter here. Your thoughts, guys?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a 3. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
Here's Brown. And stolen by Edwards. And the miss. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
trying to get a win at home and pressed for success. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Here's Russell and the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point guard position.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Up top, Garland. He's guarded by Russell. Kicks it out to Garland. And Mobley throws it down hard.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Here's Garland after the basket by Minnesota. He dishes it to Allen. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Mobley left side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Allen. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
There's the lob to Towns. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, oops, the alley. A gorgeous delivery to Towns.
Outside Garland. Down low. Towns with the steal. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And stolen by Mobley. Okoro passes to Mobley. And another miss by Cleveland. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Stolen by Mitchell. Okoro with it. Picked up by Edwards. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Allen.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Outside Edwards. To the paint. Looking for Anderson, who gets it there. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. This is his first free throw of the game.
You really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
That one is no good.
Boy, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Out to the wing. Allen with the screen for Mobley. And slam dunk by Allen.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
And Doris, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Feeds to Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got 6.
Karl Anthony Towns can make face-up perimeter jump shots, no doubt. But when he's got this part of his game cooking, look out.
Mitchell in the corner. There's the three. And another three for Cleveland.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Russell looking it over. Edwards dishes to Russell. The shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 20 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Mobley wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Gobert. Defense right on him. Puts the move on. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
That's off as well. So he misses both. Now, here's Mitchell. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers on top. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Anderson in at the three side. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And Mobley throws it down.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Russell with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Towns against Mobley. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Timberwolves trail by 5. And Doris looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
The wide open look here for Garland. Knocked away.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Towns. They get it back. Gobert. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
Garland against Russell. Back to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. 6 to shoot. The three from Garland. Another miss by Garland. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Edwards with it. Now defended by Mitchell.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
To the middle. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Allen trying to break free. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 3. Passes it to Towns. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
The three from Garland. And they recover it. Back to Mobley. He kicks to Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Mobley the pass to Garland. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Russell, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 3. The drive by Mobley. Lays it up off the glass. Mobley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Boy, it doesn't take long for Evan Mobley to get to the cup.
Russell passes to Towns. From downtown. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Russell finds Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Towns has got 8.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And stolen by Russell. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Towns with the ball, and it's Towns on the follow. Now just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Well, don't sleep on the foot speed of Karl Anthony Towns. He's a factor in transition.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Mitchell looking it over. Lets it go with the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Edwards dishes to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Karl Anthony Towns embraces the responsibility of being the primary scorer offensively. And boy, if he's in rhythm, it's a nightmare for the defense.
Garland with the bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Anderson outside. Beyond the arc. No good that time. Okoro with it. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive. Thanks, David. And we'll be...
Your Cavaliers. From 1, the Timberwolves. 17.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
To the left side wing. Shoots from the high post. Russell, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Garland kicks to Okoro. To the right side. From the corner. Mobley misses.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Russell, no luck. And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Here's Towns. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Allen finds Mitchell. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And another miss by Cleveland. Timberwolves have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Out to Russell. Fires the 3. Here's Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards can't hit. Cleveland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Allen surveying the D. Again, Mitchell missing. Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards drives in. Towns. To end the drought. Here's Gobert. Banked in off the glass.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
The pass to Garland. Mitchell, a screen on Russell. Back to Mitchell. Locked up there for Allen. That shot is off.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
And Russell with the basket on the assist by Anderson. Russell's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. Outside Garland. Mitchell outside. Good on the triple. Mitchell's got 11 points. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Garland, he can't get that one, and it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Russell driving in. Mobley with the block. Mitchell wide open. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Edwards. That one wide left. Cleveland leading by 6. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mobley misses.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
It's Russell with the drive. Offensive rebound. Gobert misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The rebound by Anderson. Now Russell. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He's been a major threat. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. And Russell gets it to go.
Well, an excellent penetrator who is always in attack mode. Go ahead, D'Angelo Russell.
Mitchell against Edwards. Here's a Okoro. Offline with his 3. Timberwolves trail by 4. Over in the corner, Edwards. Towns down low, defended by Allen. And it's Towns missing. Well, Cleveland shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Pass to Mitchell from deep. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Russell passes to Anderson. Stolen by Okoro. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now for 3. Mitchell once again off the mark by Cleveland. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Okoro wide open. He fires. And another miss by Cleveland. Stolen by Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Towns. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Edwards drives in. Here's Okoro. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside, Towns. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns, one of those 5 men that you can play in a big lineup, you can play in a small lineup. Because of the diversity of his offensive game, you can mix his spots on the floor. So important.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Mitchell outside. Pass to Allen. And here is Okoro. Good D by Anderson. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. It's Russell with the drive. And he banks in the layup.
Man, if you're going to be a star, D'Angelo Russell, those are the shots you've got to make.
Garland surveying the D. Okoro passes to Allen. Garland left side. Shot clock at 5. Over Russell. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. To take the lead. Tips it. And it's Towns on the follow. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns, well made for pressure situations.
The pass to Okoro. A good chance here. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Anderson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Mobley dishes to Allen. In the corner, Okoro with it. Fires for 3. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. .110 left in the fourth quarter. Russell passes to Edwards. Here's Towns. Help!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Here's Edwards. The shot comes out. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Allen got it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
Russell passes to Edwards. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis.
And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Bane. Oh, good D by Edwards. Towns passes to Edwards. And stolen by Moran. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. The offensive rebound. Outside for Brooks. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Minnesota now. Here's Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And he comes up with a bucket.
On the front foot, attacking the defense, this is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And here's Morant outside. No good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Russell. Stolen by Jackson.
Timberwolves foul. D'Angelo Russell. First personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for Bane. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. From deep, Morant. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Russell, that's good.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
Now here's Morant. Jackson, the screen. This one for 3. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Now Russell. Here's Edwards into the lane.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Outside for Brooks. From outside the arc. He can't hit that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And it's Russell on the drive. Anderson passes to Gobert. Russell from outside. Adams grabs the miss. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. It's a one-on-one situation. And the basket by Bane.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
To the right side. Morant against Russell. Towns passes to Russell. Oh, the swat by Adams. Pass to Brooks. Good, and the setup by Morant. Brooks has got his second basket on the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now Towns. Russell with the ball. Checked by Brooks. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Here's Morant. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Towns can't get it to go. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Pass to Bane. The 3 is up. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Oh, there's the alley. Not going to go that time.
looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability. But he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Minnesota in the lead. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter here. Edwards can't hit. The Grizzlies shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Bane, the pass to Adams. Outside for Moran. Brooks from outside. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Anderson. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Bane. He's got a piece of it. Here's Gobert with 1 on the clock. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The team. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Jackson on the wing. Back to Moran. Three-pointer. And it's Moran again missing. The Timberwolves shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Russell, he connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. The 3 from Bane. Drills it from deep. Bane's got 7 points in the game.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Here's Gobert. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Morant, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Moran against Russell. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
And Gobert with a block. Tipped. Minnesota with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Towns passes to Anderson. Here's Gobert. Can't get it to drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. Count it. Morant's got 6.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot. The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Bane finds Morant. Drives to the hoop. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for Minnesota.
And he's good on the second. Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Russell against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Jackson, here we go. The 3 from Bane. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Here's Russell. Pass to Anderson. Edwards for 3. Adams grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. From deep, Bane. Outside for Morant. Lets it go from deep. Minnesota with a rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales. No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes.
Tie game in Minnesota. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you gotta like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1. Bane, no good. Well, the Timberwolves shooting 41% in this game. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. The shot, no good. Morant with a defensive effort. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Three-pointer, Brooks. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Anderson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First team foul.
And he drops the first. And Anderson drops them both. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Here's Morant. Here's Adams. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. Memphis trailing here. Bane with it. Russell covering. Bane, the pass to Jackson. Launches a 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Anderson. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. Right side Moran. Pass to Bane. From downtown. Over Edwards. Bane, no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Double team on Adams. Brooks from outside. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 now. Back to Russell. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound.
One of the many skills that Towns brings every night is his offensive rebound.
Outside Morant. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. The free throw drops for Morant. And Morant drops them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Russell against Morant. Inside. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Now here's Morant. He's got 14, and they recover it. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
And you see Towns with the big, sure hand controlling that putback.
The 3 from Bane. Stolen by Anderson. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
And it's Morant missing. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Throws it up high. And it's Adams missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Minnesota with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
And Edwards slams it in.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Brooks. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Russell the pass to Towns. Russell up top, pounded by Morant. Stolen by Jackson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Hey, no good. Up in time. And it goes! He gets it! Wow! Whoa!
The heat to beat the...
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Jackson.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Back to Russell. Pass to Gobert. Outside Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And he lobs it up. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
From deep, Morant. And it's Morant again missing.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it. You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
And the second free throw is good. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Edwards, Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And here are the Timberwolves. Outside, Anderson. Russell, the pass to Towns. Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. That three's off the mark.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
On the wing, Brooks. And here's Jackson. Fires from deep. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, many of Adams' points are generated off putbacks, just like that one.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Fader on the way. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Right side Bane. The three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. The three from Russell. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
And he lobs it up top. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Pass to Bane. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. Down low. Oh, Brooks with the steal.
Not only racking up points, but also limiting their opponent's scoring. Really impressive win here for the Timberwolves.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
6 to shoot. The three from Bane. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Russell against Moran. Fires for 3. On target from range.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here.
coverage of the NBA here on. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1. Edwards can't hit. Outside Tatum. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Tatum's got the first bucket of the night. A 3-pointer for the Celtics. Deep 2 from Russell. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Smart. Passes to Tatum. Back to Smart. Pass to Williams. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Not easy trying to compete with the toughness of Williams, especially when he's near the rim.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Here's Smart after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. And he uses the glass on the layup.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Smart against Russell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Robert Williams. This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good, Russell. And so Russell hits them both. Here's Smart. And there's the pass to Brown. To the inside. Here's Tatum. Rebound, Minnesota.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Russell left side. From the wing. The putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got his second bucket.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Smart kicks to Tatum. Fires from 18. Off the left rim and out.
And he's very confident from that range. You can't make him off.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
You really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Missed inside. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense is never going to question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
Outside, Smart. Shot to stop the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
Good on the second free throw. 1:46 left to play in the first. Outside, Russell. From past the arc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. 1:35 left to play here in the first. Here's Smart. Baseline J on the way. Horford kicks to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. The tray. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Smart doesn't go for it. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Russell passes to Towns. Outside Edwards. And taken away by Brown. Horford with it. He's picked up by Russell. Takes a three. Towns with the steal. Russell against Smart. Towns, no luck.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Smart misses. Timberwolves leading by 3. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Pass to Tatum. For 3. That one doesn't go. And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 6. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
You look at Tatum now running the pick and roll. He's calm, and his moves are so concise. He's just definitive with everything he does.
Now here's Gobert. Back to Russell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Smart. How did you react, Richard, to the changes in rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that it's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
And here's Russell after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Here's Edwards. Back to Russell. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Smart. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
There's Brown with the 3. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. And he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
Oh, my. He's just getting nasty on him now, fellas.
You know, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out the really slick moves. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Tatum no good. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 6-point lead.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Williams' shot is off. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Towns. The shot missing. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Smart on the wing. And the dunk by Tatum.
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
Outside, Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now here's Smart. Outside, Tatum fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And stolen by Tatum. Tipped away. Here's Horford. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Timberwolves leading by 5. 32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's Russell missing. The Celtics shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. And it's Brown missing. Minnesota shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Russell. The Timberwolves shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. With the crossover, out to Edwards. There's the lob to Towns. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Edwards looking it over. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And so it's Minnesota.
The Boston Celtics, 18. Let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Smart. Outside, Horford. Brown with it. Guarded now by Anderson. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. To the inside. Tries yet again.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Here's Tatum. He takes it in. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside Edwards. And stolen by Williams. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Brown's got the ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams is establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. 6-point game.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Russell against Smart. Kicks to Brown from outside the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Anderson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. There's the lob to Towns. Minnesota again turning it over.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Fast break, Minnesota. And he can extend the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 8. It's stolen by Edwards. Anderson inside. He's guarded by Williams. Anderson can't get it to go. It's stolen by Gobert. To the middle. Here's Towns. A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Horford. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Smart against Russell. Passes it to Brown. The 3.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
Williams with the ball. Now defended by Gobert.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Smart against Russell. The kick out to Towns. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And finished off by Gobert.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Here's Smart. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves leading by 8. Edwards finds Russell. Back to Edwards. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. .125 left in the 3rd. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Brown the pass to Smart. Dishes it to Williams. Gobert with the defensive effort. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. Feeds it to Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And the second free throw, good. There's a minute left to play here in the 3rd. And here's Smart. To the paint. Williams dishes to Tatum. Brown outside. The 3, just 4 to shoot. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
This is the definition of force. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Russell finds Edwards. With the second effort, here's Gobert. And the layup's good off the glass. Gobert's got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Now here's Brown. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Gobert with the block. Russell with it. It's Edwards on the wing. Off with the layup. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their lead at 11 points to end it. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
And they double up Russell. He dishes it to Edwards. Over to the left wing. Here's Towns. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Robert Williams. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Minnesota. First free throw is good.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 11. Here's Brown. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Anderson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Russell. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Tatum on the wing. Here he goes. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And it goes down 2 points.
A developing shot maker. I'm a fan of Russell's unwavering commitment to his craft.
Smart kicks to Horford. From the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Edwards passes to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Here's Smart. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Edwards. Gobert. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Brown, good.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Edwards. Oh, the lob to Gobert.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Now Smart. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards against Brown. And he lays in the alley-oop. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Now here's Brown. It's Smart with the drive. Shot clock at 6. Horford kicks to Brown. Misses the 3.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
It's tipped.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Timberwolves.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
And I love his tenacity at the defensive end on the floor. Very disruptive all game long.
Now here's Towns. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. 54 seconds left in the fourth. Horford dishes to Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Now here's Edwards. Five to shoot. From deep three-point range, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Smart finds Horford. The kick out to Tatum. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Even.
battle in the front court tonight, Graham. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3. Now here's Mobley. From deep, Mitchell. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside, Anderson. Gets stolen by Garland. From deep, Mobley. Stolen by Russell. Right side, Anderson. Here's Gobert. And he lays it up and in.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Russell against Garland. Here's Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
And that one's good. Mitchell's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Russell into the lane over Garland, and he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. It's tipped. Russell finds Gobert. Gobert, nice persistence to tip it back in. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. The Cavs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
Doris, we hear a lot about how much space Isaac Okoro can cover at the defensive end.
It's important, B.A. Here we have an agile, athletic defender who's got length to bother those elite shooters, the quickness to cut off penetration. He can jump passing lanes. Being this kind of defensive player is critical in the league.
Here's Garland after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Allen. No luck on that one. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Here's Russell. Here's Towns. Stolen by Mobley. The drive by Mitchell. That's good from Allen on the assist by Mitchell.
You like Allen to keep his concentration. Refuses to let the defense out-muscle or outwork him.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the first. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. He hammered that one down.
Oh, an absolute exclamation point. 4-3. Garland against Russell. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Outside, Anderson. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That one on Mitchell.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent, elite defenders in the game.
Now here's Garland. Okoro on the wing. Pass to Allen. Back to Okoro. Fires the 3. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. Mobley finds Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Now here's Russell. Counted. Russell's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Russell against Garland. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
26 seconds left in the opening quarter. Left side Anderson. Back to Russell. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. The drive by Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
My goodness, Evan Mobley on his way to the cup. Look out.
Tie game in Minnesota. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Mobley passes to Allen. Outside for Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns twice on the pipe. Send it back, big fella.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Here's Towns. Russell attacking. Outside Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Edwards has got his second basket of the night.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
The 3 from Okoro. Russell with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Anderson. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Okoro. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Now here's Garland, covered by Towns. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is good by Garland. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
This guy has got great positional size at the 2 guard. Isaac Okoro can be challenging to guard.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Russell. That one no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Here's Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Edwards for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Outside, Anderson. Pass to Towns. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Left side, Mitchell. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
The three from Mitchell. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. Minute 32 left in the half. Garland against Russell. Right side, Garland. Stolen by Russell. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 37% so far in this one. And Edwards, here we go. Over Mitchell. Offensive board. Gobert. Rejected by Allen.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jaron Allen twice on the pipes.
Jacks up a 3. And Okoro gets it to go. Okoro's got 6.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Pass to Edwards. Stolen by Mitchell. From the arc. 24 seconds left in the second period. There's the triple. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Hits a 3-pointer.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
And that concludes the first half.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 17. The Cavaliers, 23.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Outside Anderson. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Outside Anderson. Edwards for 3. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Garland. Right side Mitchell. There's the 3. 3-pointer. Towns with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, B.A., because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Outside Garland. Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mobley outside. The shot from 20 feet out. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Mitchell up top. Pass to Mobley. That shot missing. And some solid defense from Towns. Russell finds Edwards. Gobert with it. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Rudy Gobert increasingly is capable of these nights on the offensive end where he's just putting it to the defense.
Edwards against Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Now here's Mobley. Out to Garland. Back to Mobley. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Here's Russell. Now Edwards. This for the tie. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. Garland against Russell. Pass to Okoro from behind the arc. Okoro on the wing. Back to Mobley. That shot off the mark. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. For the lead. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. Okoro on the wing. Will it go? And another miss by Cleveland. The Timberwolves have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Mitchell up top, guarded by Edwards. Garland for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Minnesota the other way with it now. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Here's Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. The Cavs trailing. And here's Garland. He's got 5. Left side Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
I like the mindset here of Donovan Mitchell. Decides to get into the painted area and finish it. Nicely done.
Russell to pass to Edwards. He gets it up. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
So we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pass to Okoro. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Anderson. Here's Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Edwards. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Minnesota with the ball. The lead is 2. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Pass to Okoro. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Boy, nothing you can do about that. Mitchell is just simply that good, converting over aggressive defense.
Here's Russell. Now here's Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
Russell against Garland. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Russell against Garland. Pass to Towns. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, you love his toughness. You can tell that this young guy cares. The game is important to Karl Anthony Towns.
The drive by Garland. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Towns can't get it to go.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Back to Okoro. Now Garland, defended by Gobert. Garland, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Edwards. And he got the... And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this was slow. The previous plays, there were really close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Okoro. Pass to Mitchell. 1:43 left to play in the 4th quarter. And Allen gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, Jared Allen showing you he's got the mid-range game in his arsenal. Pretty jumper.
Russell with the ball. Over to the wing. And here's Edwards. Guarded by Garland. Towns on a screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen by Garland. Here's Okoro, guarded by Russell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Mitchell against Russell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Well, does he have the clutch gene? D'Angelo Russell says, yes, sir, I do.
Outside Mitchell. Garland against Russell. Outside for Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
A leader on this team. These guys trust Mitchell to come up huge at the line.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws good for Mitchell.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
Here's Russell, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Well, you've done the hard work if you're D'Angelo Russell. You've gotten the contact needed in a possession game to get to the charity stripe. Can you make it now is the question.
Just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
Garland finds Mitchell. Mobley outside. Mitchell up top, and he drives in. And stolen by Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Outside Russell. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. What a